So Eskute are a company I've reviewed bikes for in the past, and they've made a massive leap in recent months. With the market being flooded with new electric bike models, companies need to stand out, and that's what Eskute have done. So I wanted to do this big review and talk about all the specs and deep dive into this new bike and what they've done, but I've struggled to make this video because it's just so much fun to ride. I've had so much fun. Me and my son went out and filming in the forest, and that sort of sums up the review really of the new Star model we're talking about in this video today. It's a fantastically fun bike to ride. First of all, let's talk about 3 features I really think that make this bike stand out from other similar priced bikes on the market. So the first few things about this bike that make it a massive improvement over previous generations. One is the torque sensor. Now, there used to be a cadence sensor on the old bikes, and the cadence sensor, you have to pedal a few times before the motor kicks in. With a torque sensor, it works on the pressure. So as soon as you put pressure on that crank, the motor kicks in, and that is huge. The other thing is these hydraulic brakes are extremely powerful. On the last versions, it was only mechanical brakes with the cable. With this, now you've got hydraulic brakes, huge. And the other thing is the finishing kit, the bright LED screen, the grips, the brakes, the seat, the suspension, the pedals even, and the lights. There's lots of new things on this that they've really improved the finishing kit on, and that just makes all the difference to the riding experience. So those 3 things for me are absolutely huge when it comes to the new Eskute range of bikes that they've released recently. This is massive. The torque sensor, wow, it just really does make a huge difference to the riding experience. That torque sensor is fantastic. Before you had to pedal a few times, a few rotations before the motor kicked in. Now you don't. Let me show you quickly. If I pull up here, stop instantly with these brakes, oh my God. Then what we do is we press on the pedal just a little bit, kicks in. Did you see that? Kicked in straight away, didn't have to do a full rotation. As soon as it, maybe a quarter turn, it's gone. And the motors are really strong. We've got 250 watt motor Bafang on here. It is limited, it's road legal. We are testing it off-road at the moment. The suspension isn't huge, it's only 50mm, but because you've got those big fat 20-inch tyres on the front, that adds the suspension and that adds the comfort. It really is a really nice bike to ride. For a folding bike as well, I've been pleasantly surprised with the riding experience, I really have. Woo! It comes in the box nearly fully assembled, which is fantastic because all you have to do is put the front wheel on, put the pedals on, and that's pretty much about it. You have to charge it up and then you're ready to go and ride. It's simple as that. Also comes with all the tools you need here to get you started. We've got the keys, which removes the battery. We've got all these spanners and screwdrivers and Allen keys and everything that come in the box to get the bike fully assembled and get you on the road. The battery can be removed as well with the included keys, so you can leave the bike in the garage and charge it in the garage, or you can take the battery in the house and charge it in the house. So that's a nice little feature. You can buy extra batteries for longer rides. If you're taking this on like around the country ride or something, you can buy extra batteries. But with a range of up to 65 miles, if you're riding this bike economically, then I don't see you needing more than 1 battery. Right, we're talking road test out on the main road by me. What I do like about this is that because it's quite big and it's heavy, you feel quite comfortable on it. One plus is these grips. They are really nice for when you're riding. You've got like this outer bit on the edge, which makes it more comfortable for putting your palms on there. Grips are really nice. The other thing is the motor. You can adjust it now by going up and down with these new controls. Our car's coming. On previous versions, all you have to do is cycle through the modes. With this, you don't. You can go up and down now to adjust them rather than going round in a loop. This screen is nice and big. It tells you everything you need to know on there, although it's not that bright in this sort of bright sunlight. It's quite hard to see. That is probably one of the downsides. Also, that cadence motor, I'm going to mention it again, that is phenomenal. The way that you just press on it and you kick and you go. That really does make all the difference to the riding experience, and that's where this thing has made a giant leap forward. So on the road, feels good, feels safe, feels sturdy, you feel like you're competent on the road. So yeah, on off-road and on-road, these big fat tyres are great. They're not too chunky a grip to be too resistant on the road, so they still roll really well, but they give you enough grip off-road as well. So you've kind of got the best of both worlds. So yeah, off-road and on-road, really good. I wouldn't recommend you riding it off-road. Like, I did ride it over some tree roots and stuff in the forest yesterday, and it actually broke the camera off because you've got no rear suspension on this, so it's not an off-roading bike. But for trails like this, for canal routes, for like tow paths, perfect. Those grippy fat tyres really do help, and they are fantastic to ride. I think it's just a really nice riding experience. I'm going to say it again, off-road and on-road, I think it's great. So overall, conclusion, I'm very, very impressed with this bike, and they have, like I said at the start of this video, made giant leaps forward with the quality, with the products they are using on the bike, with the overall aesthetics of it. It looks a lot nicer, the new colours that are available. This mint green looks really nice, not just your sort of generic bland bike now. It just looks very good and stand out. The fact that it's foldable is a good idea. It doesn't necessarily need to be foldable for me. It's more for storage rather than portability, because it's quite a heavy bike. So just for storage, if you want to fold it up and put it underneath the stairs, if you live in a flat and you're just using it for commuting, it's perfect. But it doesn't really affect the ride in any way. The locks are very secure when you're actually folding this up and you're reassembling it. Yeah, the fact that it's folding doesn't really bother me at all. I just think it's a great, fantastic bike, and we've had so much fun on it. It's absolutely hysterical to ride. It's so much fun. It feels a lot more powerful than the 250 watts that it says it is, so I'm just really impressed with it. So, like I said, I've recommended Eskute bikes in the past, and while I stand by those recommendations, times have moved on a little bit. Now, they have had to move with the times, and I think they definitely have. Of the best of the rest, Eskute bikes are definitely something you should really consider if it's something you're looking to purchase. Okay, that's it for this video. There will be a link in the description. If you want to purchase one of these bikes, you can do through that link, and I'm sure there's going to be a discount. I'll keep you updated in the pinned comment, and hopefully I can get you a little bit of money off it if you do purchase through that link and use my code. Okay, but that's it for this video. Appreciate you watching. I'll see you on the next one.